someone's laying in that hospital bed, the person that walks in that door, they look for them for support, to be that rock when they can't be. Well, I was at work and everyone kept saying that they'd noticed a change in my voice. And when they did the test, found out it was cancerous. And as soon as I heard that, it was like I had a death sentence. So I went into a little low place. They was telling me that I can have chemo. And if the chemo don't work, then I'll be on a feeding tube for the rest of my life. If I go this route, I won't be able to talk, but I'll be able to eat without a tube, drink without a tube, live a normal life. And the support just been awesome. Without them thoroughly explaining the procedure to me, I don't think I would have had it done.
Did I get you any deeper than you wanted? I met Mr. Ball a little bit later in his cancer journey. He was having a lot of problems with the voice prosthesis. It was leaking.
When we didn't know what was going on, she looked at me like, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna fix you. And she did.
Prosthesis looks really good. Part of our therapy every single time we see a patient is to assess kind of where they are, what their understanding is, and even if we have to explain the same thing over and over and over again, just for it to sink in and just to validate kind of where they are. The voice prosthesis sits in the wall between the trachea and the esophagus. They need to be our partner in their rehabilitation. All right, looks good. I think it's just the valve is just starting to wear out a little bit. If it's bothering you, we can change it today.
If you don't have that caring ability, this isn't the profession for you. People rely on you, not just for your ability as a doctor, but as your emotional support as well. Because I can't open up to you if you don't sympathize with me, which will deter my progress in getting better.
Just imagine how that would make you feel if you were in those shoes. And if it were me, I would want somebody caring for me with compassion and empathy and patience and kindness.
And you need that. They let you know, especially in this hospital, we're here for you.
That will allow you to be able to provide the most to your patients, right? Because all they really want is somebody to tell them it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna be your partner in this.
When I was laying in that bed and I was going through them depressed moments, it was so many nurses and doctors that came in and said, you're gonna be all right.
You know, it's not uncommon to feel emotional with your patients, to see somebody cry and feel like you need to cry too, and that's okay.
Anybody's looking to get into this profession, you got to have that art.
We have happy tear days, and we call it that. I can predict many times what a happy tear day is going to be. The first prosthesis, the first time they use their electrolarynx, when they leave, you know, and we hug and we celebrate and we have a great time. And think about how you would feel in that situation. You know, if you see your healthcare provider so empathetic that they're shedding a tear with you, I feel like that is the ultimate form of compassion and validation.
This is people's lives that you're dealing with. You got to care. You can't just come do a job.
We go into healthcare to help people, and if we lose sight of that and it just becomes a job and there's no joy in it anymore, it's time for a change, because the whole reason to be in it is to receive this personal satisfaction of knowing that you're contributing to somebody else's well-being.
For me to be able to sit down and talk to you now, it had to come from the journey that I went through with the people that took me through this, that truly care about about what they do. And that makes a big difference. Not only to me, but a lot of people.